Perfect.
Right, bháling fáilte chur gachtainna an seo anocht chun comóra gácéad chuige bliana ó fuair Arta Léire bás ar an áit seo. Tá muid anna buíoch leis an tarma gréine atá an seo ling ar air chun an blá leasc for a Laoghaire ling. So thanks to everyone tonight for coming out on this horrible night. Unfortunately that didn't work out for us too great. It's a fantastic occasion to commemorate the 250th anniversary of the death of Arta Léire. So the monument was put here in 1973 by a fantastic group of people who had the vision and foresight to recognise that it's a very important event, not just for our community but for the nationally as well. So you'll actually see behind James there's a little heap of stones, and that's actually where Arta Léire was found. So that's where he was, when he was shot, he fell off his horse and that's where he lay. And one of the women from the village came down and laid her cloak across him. Where you're standing outside there, where the photographers are outside, that was the old road. So the old road were arced up around the village up there and head towards Macroom that way. So the horse headed towards Raleigh in that direction. I suppose just tonight, thanks again Father for doing this, and just in terms of the running order on Sunday, so there's going to be mass at 3 o'clock. Following the mass there's going to be speakers, and at the mass actually there's going to be a lot of music, so it should be really good, and then we will have speakers afterwards, and then I suppose the decision for people to make, if anyone hasn't seen this site on Sunday, the bus will be available again to come back and see the monument, or James will also take people down to where the Queen was originated in a house across the way there. So obviously the Arta Léire story was a tragic story of a rebel, but I suppose without the Queen he'd just be another dead rebel. You know, that's what I suppose immortalised the whole story. It's one of the most important documents, or one of the important pieces of Irish literature in the 18th century, and certainly one of the most important elements that we have in our folklore and in our history. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He fell off his horse here. That's not where he was shot. Looking up at this road shed above, where you see the tyres up on top of the lower shed, above that was the pound. And just on the wall of the pound, Green fired at him. And he only fired straight across the river, about 150 yards, where we turned down here, coming down this road, laneway roadway, because there he was shot. The ball of lead hit him in the neck, and he knew he was bleeding. He turned the horse for home, for the brown mare that he had, and he made it all the ways down here, but he was pumping blood, and he was 26 years of age, and this is actually the spot where he fell. And 26 years of age, a strong young man, heart going well, it pumped every drop of blood that was in his body out of him until he died. The horse went back down to Raleigh, and in the Queen, as we have it, Eileen said she heard the horse and she took 3 jumps, one to the door, one to the gate, and the third on the horse, and she came back here as fast as she could until tomorrow until she found him dead before her. Must have been an awful shock. His blood had congealed, there was in like jelly, and it is in the Queen of what she said, all Susan Blossom. She drank his blood with Limblossom with the 2 hands together. She was pregnant at the time with their 3rd child, and because of all the trauma, she lost the baby. It was the women of the mill at the bottom of the lane that waked him that night. Nobody would go near the mill, certainly the British wouldn't, because there was an awful smell of the linen when it was thrown into the heaps of water. But I wanted to say to you that this is not where he was shot. He was shot straight down from that shed there, the wall of the pound, about 200 yards. He turned this way with the horse. He knew he was injured. He was hoping to make it home. He never made it home. And she said she saw his blood, fill the tree and a licking. She saw the blood of his heart on the horse's cheek, which meant he went bent down over the horse trying to make it back, and he fell there, and that's where he died. Sorry, Eddie, but
no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. No, that's it. I suppose really, just remind you of Sunday's events. Everyone is very welcome. And I suppose after speeches and stuff, there will be a week in the pub. So I suppose it'll be a traditional Irish week. There will be songs and stories, and everyone is very welcome to attend to that as well. James, anything else? All right, okay, perfect. Yeah.
We'll go ahead, we wait and we can take part, that's it. We can take the part, that's it.
Sean Reddy's on his way down.
Yeah, but we'll wait.
Alright.
The James, the Lowls are from Carriganima, Wally House, and O Laoghaire.
On the bar.
The three places. Went to date so. Yeah.
For no.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. Lead us not into temptation, but take us from evil.
After that, so we'll take another one or two. Yeah, Sean, you can look with
There'll be a wire across them.
Just looking this way again, is it? The last all two there from the
That's lovely. Thank you all.
We all good?
yes.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much.
If you go to the evening, wouldn't it?